How are you all? Hope everyone is fine. Now, so any doubt of last two classes, whatever we have done? Respond. Now, so any doubt? बोलिए. Any doubt, whatever you have, let us first discuss that, then we'll proceed. Okay? So let us have a revision, whatever we have done till now. So we started with accounting. I said accounting is a language of business. Correct? Then we discussed that accounting is an art of recording what? The transaction and event of financial nature. For what purpose? To communicate the business result to the user of financial statement. Correct? What is transaction? Transaction is any act, any business, any what agreement. The consequences of a transaction or group of transaction at a particular point of time is known as what? Event. However, all transactions, all events are not recorded in the books of account. So only financial transaction and financial events are recorded in the books of account. So what is financial transaction? Financial transaction are those transactions which satisfy two conditions. What are the two conditions? Point number one, the transaction which changes the financial position of business. Now you understood financial position means position of assets and liability. Correct? And any transaction which can be expressed in terms of money. Correct? So the consequences of the financial transaction at a particular point of time is known as what? Financial event. At a particular point of time is normally is financial year end. Financial year end. Okay, sir? Correct. Then we have done what? Then we have discussed what? Business result. So business result we need to communicate to the user of financial asset. So what are the users? Users are of two type: internal user, external users. Internal users are what? Owner or manager. Owner can be either known as proprietor or partners or shareholders. Manager can be also known as directors in case of company. In case of companies, correct? Understood? So what are external users? External users are those persons who are not internal users. So any other person to whom we are communicating apart from internal users are known as external users. Correct? Understood? Okay. Then we came to the recording. I said recording is the primary process of accounting. However, recording involves two processes. One is what? Recording, one is classifying. Recording is done in a book known as journal. Classifying is done in a book known as ledger. These two books are known as books of account, and the system of recording is known as bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is the starting point of accounting. Means bookkeeping is a part of accounting. Accounting is a wider term. Accounting is a wider term which includes, which start with bookkeeping, correct? Then financial statement. So can I say the objective of the accounting is not to record. The objective of accounting is to communicate the financial statement which is prepared from recording. Correct? Are you getting? So what are the financial statement? Balance sheet, statement of PL, statement of cash flow, and state and notes to account. Correct? Understood? Then we came to the accounting principle. I said accounting principle is nothing but grammar of accounting. ठीक है, which is derived from accounting concepts and accounting conventions. Correct? Accounting concept are the basic assumption which we have taken for the preparation of financial statement. Accounting conventions are guidelines which is derived from the practice of accounting. However, detailed discussion about concepts and convention and their major difference will do at later part. Correct? However, I said there are 10 accounting concepts and 3 accounting conventions which we need to understand. First, we have done rule number one, separate entity concept. I think you understood separate entity concept. As per this concept, business and owner are separate person. It means we record only those transactions which affect the financial position of business. Then I have given a special note. Any personal transaction which affect the financial position of business, will be recorded. This point have you understood? Yes, sir. Then we came to money measurement concept. As per money measurement concept, only those transactions will be recorded which can be expressed in terms of money. Means any transaction which cannot be expressed in terms of money are not recorded in the books of account. We have taken a very simple example, that of what? That of the manager of a business. Correct? Understood? However, money here means local currency. It means books of account need to be prepared in the local currency of the country in which books of accounts are prepared. Books of accounts are prepared in the principal place of business. Correct? Understood? Yes, sir. This also you have understood. Okay. Then we come to the recording. Recording, I said, recording is the first process of accounting, and recording is done in a book journal, which is the first book of accounting. The process of writing in journal is known as journalizing the entry. So we are here to understand how to record journal entries. However, recording is done as per which rule? Dual aspect concept. What is the meaning of dual aspect concept? As per this concept, every transaction has two aspects, debit and credit, and both the aspects need to be recorded in the books of account. Correct. What is the meaning of debit? What is the meaning of credit? There is no meaning of debit and credit as per accounting is concerned. They represent only the two sides of an account. What is account? Account is a T-shaped format. In which left hand side is debit and right hand side is credit. Correct? Understood. However, debit has been derived from the Latin word deber, and credit has been derived from the Latin word creder. Deber means to owe, creder means to give. Correct? Understood? And the system of accounting which is based on dual aspect concept is known as double entry system. Double entry system is given by the father of accounting known as Luca Pacioli. Understood this much? Correct? Then we came to the what? Approach of recording. There are two approach of recording. Means double entry system. One is known as traditional approach, which is UK based, and that in this we need to learn golden rules of accounting. Then was accounting equation approach, which is based on US approach, which in this we need to learn modern rules of accounting. This much we have done. Any doubt till now? Respond fast. Any doubt till now? Respond fast. If no doubt, we will proceed. Okay, so no doubt to write down. Today the first point which we'll do is the traditional approach. Write down point number one, traditional approach. Correct. Now, what traditional approach says? Accounts. Accounts are of two types. Now you understood what is account. Account means what? T-shaped format in which left hand side is debit and right hand side is credit. Correct? Account you understood? Bolo yes or no? So accounts are of two types. One is, bolo, what are the two types? So one doubt has came that what is money measurement concept. Already we discussed money measurement concept. Not measure, it is measurement concept. Money measurement. So I said all the transaction which will be recorded which can be expressed in terms of money value. Means जिसका कुछ value हो. For example, you purchase goods of rupees 1 lakh. So it can be measured in terms of money. It can be measured in terms of money. Therefore, it will be recorded. Correct? Means any transaction which cannot be recorded in money value are not recorded. So any emotional effect means, for example, any death of employee, any death of manager, any other event which cannot be expressed in terms of money value will not be recorded, will not be recorded. Understood? It means we need to understand whether it can be expressed in terms of money. Correct? Means there are some transactions which cannot be expressed in terms of money, but then also it may affect the financial position of business. So even though first condition of transaction is satisfied, but it cannot be expressed in terms of money, therefore it will not be recorded. So this is known as money measurement concept. Understood, Samkit? Bolo. Have you understood this? So we have started traditional approach. Traditional approach says accounts are of two types. What are two types of accounts? Batao. Respond fast. What are two types of account? One is personal account. Personal account. One is known as impersonal account. Very good. Correct? Batao. What is personal account? Personal account means what? Personal account means what? Personal account means which are the account which are related, which are related to any person, to any person, which are related to any person. Correct? Understood? So of course, impersonal account means what? Which are not related to person. Means can I say impersonal accounts are other than personal account, other than personal account. Correct? Understood? तो अकाउंट को हम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में कैसे लिखते हैं? Like this. Understood? So now we'll not write down account full, we write down A/C. Correct? Understood? So which are related to any person. Personal account, you understood? Now, person can be of three types for accounting. First is known as what? Batao. Natural. Natural persons. Correct? So natural person means what? Natural person means what? Human being. Correct? Understood? So natural person means what? Human being. Means for example, examples क्या होगा? राम account. Correct? Understood? Ram account, Syam account, Ghanshyam account. Correct? So these are related to natural means what? Which are related to any human being. Correct? So I can write down human being. Simple. So this is what? Natural person's account. Second is what? Batao. Second is artificial persons. Artificial person. Correct? So artificial person means what? Batao. Artificial person means what? Any account related to any organization. Organization. तो उसे बोलते हैं artificial person. For example, when I say Ram started Ram and Company, तो Ram and Company is one organization, business organization. Correct? So that become artificial person. उसको बोलते हैं आर्टिफिशियल पर्सन, करेक्ट, अंडरस्टूड। तो कैन यू गिव मी सम एग्जांपल्स ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल पर्सन? तो आर्टिफिशियल पर्सन में आएगा एनी कंपनी, फॉर एग्जांपल रिलायंस इंडस्ट्री लिमिटेड, रिलायंस इंडस्ट्री लिमिटेड, that is an artificial person, correct? Any partnership firm, any partnership firm, correct? Any partnership firm, for example, for example, TopYug Educations. TopYug Education is a partnership firm, correct? Understood? Any school, any school, you can write down the name of your school, correct? Understood? Any political party, any political party, correct, for example BJP, correct, understood this point, correct. Then any bank, any bank, State Bank of India, SBI, State Bank of India, any club, any club, you can write down the name of any club. So these are artificial person, these are artificial person. So artificial person relate to what? Any organization, any organization, any organization, correct, understood. So natural person you understood, artificial person you understood. Then third is what? Third is representative person, representative, representative persons. Now representative personal account, correct. So one is natural personal account, artificial personal account, and third is representative personal account. Batao, who will say what is the meaning of representative personal account? Batao, what is the meaning of representative personal account? Because I have seen that many of you have also written representative personal account. So what is the meaning of representative personal account? Can you respond fast? Batao. So representative personal account means what? Which represents some organization, correct, only organization, which represents certain person, which represent the community, example debtor. चलो ठीक है, whatever you have said सही है। तो लिखो any account which represent, which represent either single or group of, group of natural or artificial persons, artificial persons are representative personal account, correct, understood. So it can be either single or group of natural or artificial person. For example, can you give me some example? If I say bank account, so can I say bank account represent many banks? So it become an representative personal account. A representative personal account. So bank, if I say State Bank of India, it is an artificial person. But if I say bank account, it become a representative personal account because it represent many banks. Correct? Are you getting? Similarly, if I say customer account, customer account. Now, there can be many customer. For example, I said Syam account, Ghanshyam account. So when I am saying Syam account, Ghanshyam account, so this may be our customer. This may be our customer. Correct now. So if I am opening individual account, it become natural person. But if I say customer account, so it is group of what? Customer, group of natural person. It become a representative personal account. Correct? Understood? Correct. It is also known as debtor account. इसे हम debtor भी बोलते हैं. Correct? Debtor account. Similarly, when I say supplier account, correct? तो supplier from whom we purchase goods, correct? उसको बोलते हैं supplier. So when I say individual, it is what? Natural person account. But if you open one account, supplier account, which represent all suppliers, that become what? Representative personal account. Representative personal account, correct? तो इसको और क्या बोलते हैं? Creditor account, correct? Similarly, if I say capital account, correct? Now when I say Ram account, so Ram is what? A individual, so Ram become natural person account. But when I say capital account, the capital account represent a single natural person, that is Ram. So capital account become what? Representative personal account. Have you understood this one? Have you? There are many other examples also, but I will not give you right now. Correct? अभी वो examples नहीं दूंगा. But I think you have understood all these three. Any doubt about this? Natural person, artificial person, representative person? No, no doubt. Correct. Now, coming to what? Impersonal account. So impersonal account are of two types. One is known as real account. One is known as real account. तो बताओ, what is real account? Anyone who can say what is the real account? Respond fast. What is real account? Everyone, please maintain a discipline. Don't write unnecessary thing in this chat box. This is my request. Correct? Yes. Please don't write any unnecessary point in this chat box. Okay? Correct. Okay? Next time I don't want this type of things. Representative once more. Correct? Okay, chalo ठीक है. Now, once again I am coming to representative personal account. I think you have understood natural and artificial person. So any account which has been opened to represent either one person or group of person. One person or group of person, that is known as representative personal account. That is known as representative personal account. Means I started my accounting is that Ram open Ram and Company. Ram open Ram and Company. So Ram is what? Owner. If I open Ram account, it is natural personal account. Correct? If I open Ram and Company account, Ram and Company account लिखते हैं तो वो क्या हो गया? Business means artificial person account. Artificial person account. Correct? But if I want to open, if I do not want to open RAM account and I will want to write down capital account, so capital account will represent the owner. Capital account will represent the owner. So capital account become representative personal account. Similarly, if I open State Bank of India account, Punjab National Bank account, Canara Bank account, IDBI Bank account, ICICI Bank account, these all are artificial personal account. But instead of opening all these so many account, अब इतने सारे बैंक है, अभी क्या होगा? Number of account is increasing. तो क्या होता है? We can open one single account which represent all the banks, तो उसको बोलते हैं बैंक अकाउंट. तो when I am saying bank account represent all the bank in which we are dealing. Understood this point? बोलो. Representative personal account, have you understood? Now, so who has asked representative personal? Geeta, have you understood representative personal account? Bolo. Understood? Chalo. Now, coming to the real account. Real account means what? A real account. So I got many answers. Let us read what are they saying. Real account related to tangible asset or intangible. Real account purchase and sale. Correct? All assets and goods are covered. Only cash. Only asset. Related to asset and liability. Asset account. Real account means everything that we can see comes under which we can see. जो भी आप देखते हो वो रियल हो गया. अरे ऐसा कैसे होता है, आप तो बहुत चीज देखते हो तो सारा रियल हो गया. करेक्ट. Now accounts related to properties and assets which are owned by the business concerned as real account which are owned. अरे बाप रे dangerous. चलो. Now real account means what? देखो, if you are saying asset, just try to understand. If you are saying asset, it the real account are not all asset. Real account are not all asset. Correct? Understood? This is wrong definition. If you are saying assets and liabilities, so I will give one information. Liabilities are never real account. Liabilities are never real account. So what is real account? Just write down. It means it means all asset, all asset. Correct? Understood? Of business. All asset of business. Correct. Those who have said asset, correct. All assets of business. All assets of business. Correct. Excluding, excluding, excluding what? Excluding any receivable. Any receivable. Any receivable. Correct. Receivable are personal account. Are personal account. Our personal account. Correct? Means all asset. Real account is all asset, but all assets are not real. Means any asset which are personal account, any asset which are personal account are not real. Any asset which are personal account are not real. For example, a simple example I am saying, just try to understand what I am saying. Bank. I am saying what? Everyone, just try to understand bank. But the bank is an asset or it is not an asset? Everyone. Bank account is an asset or it is not an asset? Everyone respond. Bank account is an asset or it is not an asset? Respond. Bank account is an asset or not an asset? Yes, it is an asset. Correct. But bank is what? A personal account. Check करेंगे. We have written any bank. Correct. यहाँ लिखा bank account. तो bank account is an asset, but bank account means whatever receivable from bank. Correct. Now what we are receiving from bank, are you able to understand? Correct. So bank is a personal account, therefore even though it is an asset, it cannot be a real account. It cannot be a real account. Understood? Correct. So every assets are not real account. Every assets are not real account. In simple word, any asset which are personal account cannot be real. For example, debtor. Can I say debtor also represent receivable from some person. अभी धीरे धीरे बात करेंगे. तो debtor account, you know, debtor account is an asset, but debtor account is a representative personal account. Representative personal account. Therefore, it cannot be a real. Correct? So all asset of business, excluding any receivable. Correct? Understood? Now, these assets, this asset can be either tangible assets, or it can be intangible assets. Means tangible assets and intangible asset. So tangible assets are also real, intangible assets are also real. Correct now? Tangible assets are also real, intangible assets are also real. Correct? Are you getting? So tangible asset means what? If I take some example, building, building, correct? Plant, plant, furniture, furniture, land, etc. If I am saying intangible asset, do you know what is intangible asset? Do you know what is intangible asset? बताओ, what is intangible asset? कहीं आपने पढ़ा है तो बता दो, नहीं पढ़ा है तो मैं बता दूंगा. What are intangible asset? बोलो. You have given example. Of course, goodwill is an example. Example there. You are giving me example. I have asked what are intangible assets. Someone has written which cannot be seen. चलो, any asset which cannot be seen but asset. Correct ना? Are you getting? Asset. चलो मैं यही लेता हूँ. Any asset which do not have any physical substance, which cannot be seen. तो पहले आया real account which can be seen. वो definition wrong है. The definition is wrong. Someone says कि real account means any asset which can be seen. तो can I say intangible assets are also real account? Intangible assets are also a real account. Correct? Are you getting what I'm saying? तो goodwill. Example is what? Patent, patent, copyright, 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 correct? Trademark, trademark. Understood? So tangible asset means what? Which have physical substance, which has physical, which has physical substance, physical substance, correct? And intangible assets are what? बताओ. Which has, which do not have, do not have physical substance, physical substance, correct? Understood this point? I mean, detailed discussion will be done. I'm just giving you very what brief definition, uh, very small definition I am giving. Correct? Understood? Yes, sir. Everyone is saying correct only, which do not have any physical substance. Substance means existence. आप बोल सकते हो. Correct? Substance. Correct? Means when I am saying कि this what laptop, ये laptop देख रहे हो आप? Laptop का देखो physical substance है. तो this is what my tangible asset. My tangible asset. Correct? Understood? Yes. So you understood real account? Real account में no doubt. तो any asset of business excluding any receivable, correct? Receivable we also call debt, we also call debt means this what कि any amount which we are getting from any other person, correct? उसको बोलते हैं receivable, correct? Understood? So receivable are always personal account because it is received from some person can be natural person, artificial person, etc. Correct? Understood? Yes, sir. This also you have understood. The next account is what? Point number 2, nominal account. But what are nominal account? Nominal account बताओ. What are nominal account? What are nominal account? बताओ. Everyone respond. I'm asking from you only so that we have a discussion. आप ना थोड़ा bored ना हो. So I'm just asking from you so that you are involved in the class. Correct? Understood? बताओ what are nominal account? Everyone respond. So very good answer. Nominal account means which is related to expense, loss, gain, revenue, etc. Correct? Expense and gain, debit and credit account. हाँ? Debit and credit account क्या होता है रे? तनीषा, what is debit and credit account? ये क्या लिखा है आपने? Correct? Income and expenditure, gain, income and losses, nominal account record income, gain and expense. चलो, okay, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छी बात. तो can I say it represent nominal account means all income, all income and gains, correct? And all expense and losses are which account? Nominal account. Nominal account, correct? Understood? So these are what? Nominal account. Understood this point? Any doubt? Correct? I think you have understood the account. Have you understood account? Account समझ में आया? बोलो. Natasha, whatever you are saying, it is an account which is for one fiscal year. Correct, but चलो ठीक है. Just write down all income means whatever I am saying that only you write down. ठीक है? Okay. Very good. Salary account, sales account, correct. चलो एग्जाम्पल भी लिखना, यहाँ लिख लो. एक्सपेंस में लिख लो सैलरी अकाउंट, रेंट अकाउंट, करेक्ट. यहाँ लिखो सेल्स अकाउंट, एटसेट्रा. चलो now, so we have done what? Account you have understood. So can I say in this way? Everyone, just try to understand. Just try to understand कि the objective, everyone, the objective of the accounting, can I say it is to prepare what? Balance sheet and statement of PL. Statement of PL. When I say SOPL, SOPL का मतलब क्या हुआ? Statement of PL. Correct? Understood? And when I write a BS, BS means balance sheet. Can I say this is the objective of preparing accounts? Correct? I mean, right now we'll not discuss about cash flow statement and notes to account because that is not in our syllabus. So means whenever I say financial statement from CA foundation point of view, we'll only discuss about what? Balance sheet and statement of PL. Balance sheet and statement of PL. चलेगा? Now, in statement of PL, we write down income. यहाँ लिखते हैं income and expense, correct. And in balance sheet में we write down here assets and liabilities, correct. This everyone know. This everyone know, correct. Understood. So when I say income include gains means gain अलग से बोलने का जरूरत नहीं है. When I say income include gains. And when I say expense include what? Loss. एक्सपेंस इंक्लूड लॉस, करेक्ट ना. तो इनकम जब बोलते हो तो इनकम इंक्लूड गेन. ऑल्सो मेनी ऑफ यू आर यूजिंग द वर्ड रेवेन्यू, तो इनकम विल इंक्लूड रेवेन्यू ऑल्सो. तो देयर इज नो नीड टू से अगेन रेवेन्यू. तो इनकम इंक्लूड रेवेन्यू एंड गेन्स. तो द वाइडर टर्म इज व्हाट? इनकम इज द वाइडर टर्म, एक्सपेंस इज द वाइडर टर्म, करेक्ट. तो इनकम एंड एक्सपेंस, करेक्ट. तो can I say one note? Everyone, everyone. Note number one. Can I say income and expense, income and expense are always nominal account, nominal account and nominal account which are recorded in statement of profit and loss, statement of profit and loss, we call it प्यार से SOPL. Whether this statement is correct, बताओ, समझे ये स्टेटमेंट? तो इनकम एंड एक्सपेंस आर ऑलवेज नॉमिनल अकाउंट विच आर recorded in what? Statement of PL. Statement of PL. Correct? Understood? Understood this point? Correct? कुछ भी लिखते हो, इट इंक्लूड्स इनडायरेक्ट इनकम, पीएल, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट कंसिस्ट ऑफ डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस। अभी मैं पढ़ा ही नहीं रहा हूं आपको, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट कहां पहुंच गए बताओ? क्या विल आई स्टार्ट डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम फाइनल अकाउंट? आप क्या चाहते हो मैं डायरेक्टली फाइनल अकाउंट में पहुंच जाऊं? मैं आपसे कुछ और पूछ रहा हूं, आप कुछ और जवाब देते हो। प्लीज हैव पेशेंस, हैव पेशेंस। करेक्ट ना? आई नो यू हैव डन एवरीथिंग, बट वट एवर आई एम टीचिंग दैट ओनली यू नीड टू understand right now. Correct now? Understood? Otherwise, if I will assume that you know everything, then I am not supposed to teach whatever I am teaching right now. So can I start with the final account directly? बोलो, can I start directly from final account? इसको छोड़ दूं, जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूं उसको छोड़ दूं? बोलो। So please, what I'm asking, only that much you say. I'm asking expense. So you are saying trading account, direct expense. When I am saying income, you are going to what? Indirect income. अभी उसमें आए नहीं है बच्चों. Please have patience. I know you know everything. I know you know everything, but believe me, you don't know anything. Correct? Even though you know, but you don't know many things. Correct now? So to become expert, you need to have patience. You need to have patience. Correct? Understood? Correct. Patience रखो. Correct? Understood? Yes, sir. So can I say income and expense are always nominal account? Are always nominal account which are recorded in statement of PL? In statement of PL. Now point number two. Point number two. When I say liability, so in liability we write down capital and liability. Liability. Correct? ऐसे लिखते हो और यहाँ लिखते हो all assets, यहाँ लिखते हो all assets। तो बताओ कैपिटल is which account? Capital is what? Which account? Real account, nominal account or personal account? बताओ। Capital account is which account? Real account, nominal account or personal account? Everyone respond. तो can I say capital is, बोलो, capital is what? Personal account. Very good. So can I say capital is personal account, and we can say representative personal account, representative personal account, correct? बताओ, it represent what? Represent honor, honor, correct, and recorded recorded in liability side of balance sheet. Liability side of balance sheet, correct. Understood this point, correct. So capital is a personal account because it represent Ram in my example. So Ram is a natural person, so capital account become representative personal account. Representative personal account, correct. Understood. Supriya, have you understood why it is a personal account? Bolo, why it is a personal account, have you understood? Batao, batao. Liabilities, batao. Liabilities are which account? Liabilities are real, nominal or personal, batao. Liabilities are real, nominal or personal, everyone respond. तो liabilities are what, batao, everyone respond. So you are saying nominal, 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 100% wrong, means till now whatever you have done that is wrong. आप समझे? नॉमिनल अकाउंट नहीं है, सब गलत, सब गलत, सब गलत, सब गलत है. हाँ, those who are saying personal account is correct. तो those who are saying nominal account means till now you have not understood. Please, मुझे पता है कि आप क्या पढ़ के आए हो. Understood? तो you don't know many points. Many students in class 11, 12 do rectification, and even though you are scoring 90 plus, that is not because of concept. That is because of rectification, correct? And if in CA foundation or in CA you will follow that, then the passing percentage will not reach, correct. Understood? Our target is 90 plus, 90 plus in accounts, correct. Understood? So have patience, have patience. Liabilities are always likho, always personal account, always personal account. All liabilities are personal account. All liabilities are personal account. It can be natural person, it can be artificial person, it can be what, it can be what, but the representative person, depending upon which type of account we have opened. So liabilities are always personal account, correct. And recorded, recorded in liability side of balance sheet, correct. Understood this point? बताओ. Point number 4. बताओ. Assets are what? Assets are what? Real, personal, or nominal? Real, personal, or nominal? Assets are real, personal, and nominal. बोलो. Everyone respond. Real, personal, and nominal. So everyone once again wrong, means you are not listening me carefully. Those who are saying real account 100% wrong. Correct. Only two answer I got correct, real and personal. Please listen carefully. आप इतना हड़बड़ाओ मत. This is CA exam, not an exam of class 11 to a professional exam. Correct. After writing CA exam, यू विल बिकम अ प्रोफेशनल, इससे आपका ब्रेड एंड बटर मिल चालू होगा, करेक्ट ना? दिस सीए कोर्स यू आर डूइंग फॉर अर्निंग मनी, यू नीड टू बिकम एक्सपर्ट इन दैट, व्हाट आई सेड। चेक करेंगे, रियल अकाउंट आर ऑल एसेट other than personal account, means asset can be personal account also. For example, bank, you only said bank is an asset, but personal account, so can you say assets are real account or personal account, correct? Or personal account and recorded, correct, and recorded in asset side of balance sheet, asset side of balance sheet. Understood this much? Correct. Means can I say statement of PL? SOPL means what? Statement of PL is a statement of बताओ which type of account? Is a statement of nominal account? Nominal account, correct? Understood? And can I say balance sheet? Balance sheet is a statement of बताओ of which account? Balance sheet is a statement of which account? Everyone, fill the blank. Balance sheet is a statement of which account? Everyone. Balance sheet is a statement of which account? Correct. Real and real and personal account. Real and personal account. Correct. Understood. Means if you see what I was discussing, the objective is to prepare what? SOPL. SOPL. You write down income and expense. Income and expense. Correct. Means all income you write down here, all expense you write down यहाँ पर. Correct. Understood. And the income minus expense, income minus expense is what? Profit. इसे क्या बोलते हैं हम? Profit. Correct. तो income minus expense is equal to profit. Have you understood what I am saying? तो income minus expense is equal to profit. Correct. Profit. This is nothing but income minus expense. Income minus expense. So income minus expense are nothing but nominal account. Nominal account. Nominal account. Correct. Understood? बताओ. So can I say why we are doing business? Why we are doing business? To earn profit only. To earn profit. Are you getting what I am saying? To earn profit. Correct? So my question to you all, everyone just try to understand. Business is earning profit for whom? Business is earning profit for whom? बताओ. Business profit किसके लिए कमा रहा है? Business is earning profit for whom? Everyone. बोलो. Respond. Business is earning profit for whom? Business is earning profit for whom? Everyone respond. Very good. Businessman, तो बताओ this profit belong to owner. तो बताओ, if it belong to owner, it should be transferred to which account? It should be transferred to which account? Can you say capital account? Capital account represent what? Owner. So can you say this profit will be transferred to what? Capital account. Have you understood this point? This belong to owner. Therefore, it will be transferred to which account? Capital account. Capital account. ये point समझे? Have you understood this point? Correct? Understood? Correct. So belong to owner. Therefore, this profit will be transferred to capital account. तो can you say अगर हम बैलेंस शीट बनाते हैं, बैलेंस शीट, तो in balance sheet we write down asset. This is balance sheet. We write down asset, asset. Correct? And we write down capital, capital. Correct? Can I say in capital will add profit, will add profit. There can be loss also. Means if the expense is more than income, then that is loss. So that loss will be also transferred to owner. तो अगर हम प्रॉफिट को ऐड करते हैं तो लॉस को माइनस करेंगे. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस पॉइंट? यस सर. करेक्ट. अंडरस्टूड दिस पॉइंट. तो कैपिटल प्लस प्रॉफिट एंड दिस इज व्हाट? लायबिलिटी. यहां पे लिखेंगे लायबिलिटी. एंड द टोटल ऑफ दिस शुड टैली. ये टैली होना चाहिए. दिस इज डबल एंट्री सिस्टम. तो इट विल टैली बिकॉज दिस विल बी अ डबल एंट्री सिस्टम. मींस व्हाटएवर अमाउंट यू राइट डाउन यहां पर, ये अमाउंट होगा. दिस शुड मैच बिकॉज ऑफ व्हाट? डबल एंट्री सिस्टम. दिस विल मैच, this will match because of which system? Because we are following double entry system. If you are not following double entry system, तो ये match नहीं होगा. This is match because of what? Because of double entry system. Have you understood what I am saying? Double entry system. अब इसको मैच करवाना, यही समझना. I am just giving you the objective till now. Till now we have not started recording. Correct? अभी जाना है. We have not started the books of account. Books of account start करना है. But have you understood this what I am saying? Correct? Now, this capital plus profit together is known as equity. इसे क्या बोलते हैं? Equity. What do we call it? Equity. Equity. Capital plus profit together is known as equity. However, equity and capital are interchangeable word. Interchangeable word means normally we say capital plus profit, or कभी कभी equity को we say capital also. Correct? But the correct word is what? When we add profit to the capital, it is known as equity. Equity means what? Equity means what? Honor funds. Honors fund. So equity means honor fund. So in our business, this is the balance sheet of Ram and Company. Ram and Company. So equity belong to Ram. Equity belong to Ram. Understood this point? Correct. Liability means, liability means what? Whatever amount payable to external party. External parties. Any amount payable to external parties is liability. Correct? So any amount payable to external person is what? Liability. उसको बोलेंगे liability. And can I say these two will be always personal account. This two will be always personal account. This two will be always personal account. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Correct. Personal account. However, asset can be either real or personal. It can be either real or personal. It can be either real or personal. Have you understood this much? Batao. Have you understood this much? Respond. Means, can I conclude that entire accounting is revolved around five items? Five items. But what are the five items? Correct? Batao. So if I say, what are the elements? What are the elements of financial statement? Financial statement. फाइव आइटम क्या है बताओ. फर्स्ट इज व्हाट. फर्स्ट इज व्हाट. फाइव आइटम्स. कैन आई से इक्विटी. We write down capital in bracket because these are interchangeably used. Correct. Second is what? Liabilities. Third is what? Assets. Fourth is what? Income. Five is what? Expense. Correct. Understood. So these are the five elements of financial statement. Means till we understand this five item, can I say will not be able to identify which item is asset, which item is liability, and to understand the recording, first we need to understand the meaning of all these five items. Without this, so we cannot proceed only. Without this, we cannot proceed. Bolo, any doubt? Correct? Understood? So these are the five items. Five items. Correct. Don't use the word revenue. Please don't use the word revenue. What word I have used? Income. Income. Revenue word use mat karo. Revenue is not a correct term. Income abhi. Income include revenue. So revenue is a what? A part of income. Revenue is a part of income. Please use the term whatever I am using. I am using. Correct. Understood? Any doubt? Now, can I say first we need to understand all these five terms? All these five terms. Correct? Understood? All these five terms. मेरी बात समझे. Correct. Now, let us start with the meaning. Now, right now, I will not give you the technical meaning of these five terms. I will just explain you from the point of view of understanding. From the point of view of understanding, I require full concentration. I require full concentration. Correct. First, we need to understand the meaning of expense and asset. Expense and asset. Expense and asset का मतलब समझना है. Have you understood? Expense and asset. Now, just try to understand everyone what I am saying. Please, I require full concentration because this is the foundation of account. If you have understood these five meaning, the accounting will be very easy. What happened in your initial classes? You have done journal entries without understanding the meaning of these five items. और वहीं पर दिक्कत आता था, वहीं पर आप rectification करते थे. So before starting recording, I am explaining you these five items. Please concentrate. Correct. Now, can I say whenever expense and asset, what is the common in between these two? Common batao. When I say expense and asset, what is the common? Common is what? Expense and asset. What is the common in these two? Anyone can say? Bolo. Debit balance, correct. But I'm not asking this. Can I say both involve payment? Both are debited. Very good. अरे बाबा, I'm not asking the rules. Rules तो आपको पता है. Correct. Both are debited. Correct. Now, can I say both involve payment? Means can I say whenever you will incur some expenses or purchase any asset, you need to pay some amount to the other party. You need to pay some amount to some other party. Correct? Are you getting? Correct. It means there will be some of cash, outflow of cash. Correct? Outflow of cash. This point you understood? And both outflow of cash, जब भी outflow of cash होता है for expense and asset, we call that expenditure. We call it expenditure. We call it expenditure. So expenditure is a wider term. Means expenditure we have made. Just try to understand. Either just मेरी बात को समझना. I will purchase laptop. Laptop is an asset for me. So for purchasing laptop, I need to pay some amount. I need to pay some amount. Correct. So that purchase of laptop involves some expenditure. Correct. And I need to also incur some salary expenses to give you classes. Means I have many employees. अभी तो कोई employee नहीं है. अभी तो I am only become the employee. Correct now. But we have many employees to run the classes. So we need to pay some expense. We need to incur some expense on behalf of for what? Employee. Correct. So that also we need to pay. Have you understood it? So that also is an expenditure. Expenditure. So common part समझे. Common part understood. Both are expenditure. Both are expenditure. Now this expenditure, some expenditure become expense, some expenditure are asset. So when it will become expense, when it will become asset, that we need to understand. Correct? Understood? So any expenditure for which everyone, for which benefit benefit is received, अगर benefit receive हो गया, then we call it expense. And if benefits will be received, will be received, then we call it what? Asset. Now, can I say whenever we do expenditure, so expenditure is done only to receive benefit. Means we'll not do any expenditure without any benefit. For example, if I purchase laptop, so I will use the laptop. So when I will use the laptop, so I will receive benefit. So can I say we incur expenditure only to receive benefit? If there is no benefit, can I say we'll never incur any expenditure? Are you able to understand what I am saying? For a simple example, can I say I just try to understand. I purchase clothes. Correct now. So that cloth is also involves some payment. When I purchase clothes, correct now for wearing, so can I, that also incur some expenditure. So for why I am purchasing clothes to receive some benefit. Correct now. Are you getting what I am saying? So every expenditure involves some benefit. So if that benefit is received, if that benefit is received, इट इज व्हाट एक्सपेंस। अगर वो बेनिफिट आपको मिल चुका है दैट इज एक्सपेंस, और वो बेनिफिट अगर मिलेगा तो दैट इज एन एसेट। हैव यू अंडरस्टूड द डिफरेंस? डिफरेंस यू अंडरस्टूड? बोलो, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस पॉइंट? very very I am just giving you very what layman definition, simple definition I am giving. Technical definition I will do, but not now. I mean, have you understood this point? Respond. Not understanding. Chalo. I was expecting same that you will say not understanding. So I will give an example. Just try to understand मेरी बात को. ठीक है. You can I say you purchase ice cream? Can I say you always purchase ice cream? Correct. Now you purchase ice cream. I'm just giving you two situations. You purchase ice cream and you paid rupees what? 10. बहुत कम हो गया. Rupees 50. You purchase ice cream and you paid rupees 50. बताओ, it is an expense or asset? It is an expense or asset? बताओ. It is an expense or asset? You purchase ice cream and paid rupees 50. It is an expense or asset? Wrong, wrong, wrong. It is not an expense. Just try to understand. Till now, the other fact is left. मेरी बात को समझना. I am giving you two situations. It is not an expense. You purchase an ice cream. There can be two situations. Two situations. Case number one. Case number one. You consumed. You consumed it. Consumed it immediately. So can I say once you consumed it, then only it become benefit received? जब आपने उसको खा लिया तभी तो मजा आया ना. अब मजा आया तो इट मीन्स बेनिफिट रिसीव. करेक्ट ना? तो when you purchase and consumed it, once you consumed it then benefit received, so then it become what? Expense. Then it become expense. Correct? Have you understood? But if I say case number two, case number two, ठीक है, you have not consumed it right now, you have stored it in refrigerator. Correct now? Have you understood? And it will be consumed after some days. So you store it. अभी आपने उसको स्टोर कर लिया. तो कैन आई से यू परचेज आइसक्रीम एंड स्टोर्ड इट in your refrigerator, it means you'll consume after some day. So right now you have not consumed it. So can I see you have some ice cream with you? So that is an asset for you because benefit will be receivable. Understood? So this time ice cream become your asset. Ice cream become your asset. Understood this point? Have you understood this point? Now batao. Have you understood this point? Bolo. Natasha, have you understood now with this example? With this example, have you understood? Bolo. Understood. Means in simple word, can I say any expenditure for which benefit is derived is known as expense, and for which benefit will be derived in future, that is what? Asset. That is asset. Can I write down this? Bolo. Expense means what? लिखेंगे any expenditure, any expenditure for which benefit is already derived is an expense correct. Point number 2, correct, is an expense, and I am writing what? Nominal account, correct. Then add on asset. I need to define in two ways. First, you have understood point number A. Point number A, any expenditure, any expenditure for which benefit will be will be derived is an asset, will be derived is a asset. Bolo, correct, is an asset, correct, understood. And this we call real account. This is real account, correct. But there is one more point. Any amount, any amount receivable, receivable from any person, from any person, any amount receivable from any person is also what? Asset. Is also a asset. Is also an asset. Is also an asset. And these are personal account. These are personal account, correct. Means if I am saying debtor, sunna, if I am saying debtor represent amount receivable from some person, it is a personal account receivable ना. तो यहाँ लिखा word amount receivable, understood. So this become what? A personal account but is an asset. But if any benefit is receivable from some expenditure, that is real. Means when I am saying I purchase laptop, so laptop तो पूरा अभी till now we have not derived benefit from it, so it means benefit will be derived, and we are deriving some benefit, so it is my asset. It is my asset. Understood this much? बताओ, have you understood this point? Asset समझे? Correct. Any doubt? ये समझाना मेरा पूरा टाइम today will be in this part only. If you understood this, then only I will proceed. Otherwise, I will not proceed. So you can ask me 100 times, sir, we have not understood. Because if you have understood this point, accounting is very easy. Accounting is very easy, I will say. But difficulty arise why? कि teacher do not teach this point and start with recording with rectification. वहीं पर दिक्कत आता है. Have you understood? A point. A point you have not understood. यही तो A point यही है ना. Example is what? कि this is what? Expenditure. यहां मैंने बोला this was expense था. What I said? Purchase of ice cream paid rupees 50. It is an expenditure. Correct? And because you have not consumed it, so you will consume in future. So benefit will be derived in future. Correct now. So any expenditure from which benefit will be derived in future is an asset. Is an asset. Correct. A very simple example I have given. For example, you purchase one building. The benefit is not yet derived. That will be used for many years. That will be used for many years. The benefit will derive for many years. Therefore, it is an asset. therefore it is an asset. Understood? Correct? Understood this point? Batao. Ankita, have you understood? Dimple, have you understood? Bolo. Let us take one more example. If you give me the correct answer, I will say done, done. Correct? If you give me correct answer means it is you have understood. Okay? Let me take one example. ठीक है ना? Let me take example. Let's see whether you are giving me correct answer or not. Just try to understand. Abhi, only examples. Right now, till now we have not started recording. Abhi, we are identifying what is expense, what is asset. Abhi, we are identifying what will be asset, what will be what uh, expense. Correct? Understood? B point. One second doubt came about B point. I say B point is what? Any amount receivable from any person. Correct? For example, I have given a loan. I have given a loan to my employee. So that is not for purchase of any item. मैंने उसको loan दे दिया. Correct? This amount is receivable in future. This amount is receivable in future. That will be also asset. Means any expenditure for which benefit is receivable is also asset. Any amount which is receivable in future from any person is also an asset. तो ये जब person है, because this amount is receivable from person, it become personal account. This benefit is received from expenditure, therefore it become real account. Now I think you understood real and personal. Real and personal. So asset can be real, asset can be personal. Correct? Understood? Let me take one example. Please concentrate in the example. I was not supposed to give this example right now, but if you can give me the answer right now, means you have understood. Correct? Everyone. Suppose this is year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. Understood? Correct. Now, at the beginning of year 1, means at the beginning of year 1, you appointed an employee. You appointed an employee. Correct? समझेंगे? Everyone. You appointed an employee and you paid to that employee 1 lakh for 5 year. 5 year के लिए आपने एक पैसे दे दिया. Means you have done one contract with that person that you need to work for 5 years, and right now only on the date of right now on this date you have paid 5 lakh. 5 lakh you have paid. Understood? Correct? Understood? And he will work for how many years? 5 years. So when he will work, then only will receive benefit. Correct? My question to you all, at the beginning of this year, means यहाँ पर at this point of time you paid, means how much expenditure incurred? 5 lakh. So this 5 lakh is an asset or expense? If you can answer me right now, means you understood. Batao. You paid 5 lakh to employee. You paid 5 lakh to employee. Correct? Understood? And and the services from employee will receive after payment. Now, after payment means during 5 years. So my question to you all, this 5 lakh on this date जब आपने पेमेंट किया, this will be an asset or expense. Asset or expense? बताओ. It will be an asset or expense. It will be an asset or expense. बताओ. Very good. Most of you are saying asset means you understood. Most of you are saying asset. Thank you very much. Means you understood. Bolo, have you understood or not? Why? It is an asset because expenditure incurred, but benefit will be received. Benefit will be received in future. Benefit will be received in future. Correct. Therefore, right now it is an asset. right now it is an asset. Which account will open, क्या journal entries होगा, वो सब समझना है. But it is an asset or not? It is an asset. Understood? Yes sir. Correct. Have you understood? Correct. Now if I say in this way, if I take this example, कि suppose this is year 1 and an employee has provided services, यहाँ पर सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर दिया, एंड फॉर दिस सर्विसेज एट ईयर एंड 1 यू पेड 1 लाख. यहाँ पर 1 लाख यू हैव पेड, यहाँ पर 1 लाख you have paid for these services, correct now? So you have not paid at the beginning, you paid at year 1 end. बताओ, यहाँ पर you have paid and you have received services. बताओ, this 1 lakh will be an asset or expense? This 1 lakh will be an asset or expense? बताओ. Everyone respond. Thank you very much. So you have, most of you have said, means everyone I think said expense. Thank you very much. Correct. It means now you have understood expense and asset. So can I conclude that you have understood expense and asset? Any doubt? Can I conclude you have understood expense and asset? Bolo. Yes, sir, no doubt. Then point number three. Point number three, income. Income. Can I say why we incur expenses? To generate income. To generate income. Correct now. So why we are incurring expenses? To generate income. For example, just try to understand. I have taken this building on rent to take classes. Correct. So can I say when we are incurring expenses, the objective is to generate income. So can I say any benefit received from expense will be income. Correct. So can I say in this way benefit received from what? Expenses are income. Are income. Correct. Benefit received from expenses means without expenses you cannot generate income. You cannot generate income. We just try to understand. I have taken many employee. Why? Because they will provide me services and I can generate income. I can generate income. Correct. तो benefit received from expense are income. इसको अभी इतना ही समझो और बाद में बताऊंगा. Point number 4. Capital. Capital. तो can I say any amount payable to owner is what? Capital. Is capital. Any amount payable to owner is capital. Means can I say if you see the liability side of balance sheet, if you see liability side, capital and liability, so can a capital fund represent owner? So business will pay some amount to the owner because business and owner are separate person. So can I say even though the Ram has started a business in the name of Ram and Company, but Ram and Company he has some liability towards owner, means they will pay some amount to the owner. Correct? And are you able to understand? So any amount payable to owner is capital. However, the correct word is equity. I am writing equity. Equity is a wider term. Correct? And point number 5. So this is what personal account, because it is payable to owner. So owner is person. So it become a personal account. Correct? Understood? Personal account. Yes, as per business entity concept. Very good. And liability means what? Liability means what? Any amount, any amount payable to what? Payable to persons, payable to persons other than owner, other than owner is liability. So any amount which is payable to any other person who are not owner means outsiders. Outsider को जब आप pay करते हो means payable in future. Right now you have not paid. The amount payable in future, payable in future. Correct now. So any amount which is payable in future, then it become liability. It become liability. It become liability. So other than owner. So this is also what personal account. This is also personal account, personal account. Correct? Understood this point? Have you understood? Yes sir. गीता ने said कि फिर से बताओ इनकम बताते हैं. तो what I said कि whatever expenses, expense बात करो, not expenditure, whatever expense we are incurring is to generate income, to generate income. Correct? Are you getting what I am saying? So can I say expense means what? To derive benefit. So any benefit received from expense are income. Any benefit received from expense are income. Means right now I am incurring many expenses to generate coaching fee, to generate coaching income. Now the coaching fee means tuition fee whatever I will receive, that is my income. So that tuition fee I will receive, only I have incurred many expense. Correct? Now बहुत सारा expense मैं incur कर रहा हूँ, then only I am generating that income. Generating that income means benefit received from expense is what? Income is income. Now have you understood? Correct? Capital account already I have said it is a representative personal account. Represent. अभी मैं capital account नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, capital. Correct ना? तो capital account is a representative personal account. Have you understood this much? बोलो. This much any doubt? So we are doing traditional approach. Today we started with traditional approach. कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच के बताओ. Traditional approach, I started with account. Account means personal account, impersonal account. Personal account can be what? Natural, artificial and representative personal account. Then we said impersonal account which are not related to person. It can be real account, it can be nominal account. Real account means what? And all asset of business except receivable. Except receivable. Now you understood? Yes sir. Correct. Nominal account represent what? All expense and all income. All expense and all income. Correct. Understood. Then we came to the definition of what? Then we have done some note. Income and expense are always nominal account that will be recorded in statement of PL. Correct. Assets can be real or personal account that is recorded in balance sheet. Liabilities will be always personal account will be recorded in balance sheet. Asset sorry, capital are always personal account recorded in balance sheet. Means statement of PL is a statement of nominal account, balance sheet is a statement of real and personal account. This much we have done. Yes sir, correct. Then I came to the definition of capital, asset, liability, income and expense. These are the 5 elements of financial statement. Means entire accounting revolve around these 5 items. अगर ये 5 item आपको नहीं पता है, तो it means you don't know accounting. So what is the meaning of as expense? Any expenditure for which benefit is already received is known as expense. Asset means there are 2 points. Any expenditure for which benefit will be received is an asset. Any amount receivable from any person is also a asset. Correct. So point number A is a real account. Point number B is a personal account. Point number B is a personal account. Correct. Understood. Correct. Income is benefit received which is derived from expense. Which is derived from expense. So any benefit which is derived from expense are income. Are income. Correct. Capital means any amount payable to the owner. Any amount payable. Payable in future, not right now. Payable in future is capital. Any amount which is payable to outsider means other than owner is what? Liability. Is what? Liability. This much we have done. करेक्ट. नाउ कम टू व्हाट, जो आपको पता है गोल्डन रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंटिंग, ये तो आपको पता है. करेक्ट. तो वो एक बार लिख लेते हैं, आप ही बताओगे. राइट डाउन. गोल्डन रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. बेटर अकाउंट्स. गोल्डन रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स. करेक्ट. बताओ. पॉइंट नंबर 1, फर्स्ट पर्सनल अकाउंट. पर्सनल अकाउंट. बताओ व्हाट इज द रूल. Yes, very good. So I'm just writing whatever you are saying. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. But the receiver from what and giver to what? बताओ. Fill the blanks. ये fill करो. ठीक है. Don't आगे मत जाओ, बहुत आगे चल जाते हो. मैंने अभी I have asked you personal account, you are going to real account. बताओ. Debit a receiver, sorry, debit a receiver from what? Fill the blank. Debit a receiver from what and giver to what? Respond. Receiver from debtor. देखो रूल रट लिया. Everyone has done the rule. Just try to understand. But ये नहीं पता है. This is known as रट्टाफिकेशन. इसको बोलते हैं रट्टाफिकेशन. Means no conceptual studies. Means everyone is saying wrong. Debit a receiver from, means receiver from what? किससे मिला? Means receiver from what? Giver to what? Till now I have not got correct answer. Means just try to understand how much rectification you have done. आप समझ रहे हो? Just realize this fact. Someone is saying debtor, someone is saying creditor, someone is saying person. बोलो. Will you try? Honor. वाह. वाह रे वाह. बताओ. We do accounting for whom? Accounting for whom? ये अकाउंट्स किसके लिए बना रहे हैं? ये अकाउंट्स किसके लिए बना रहे हैं? We are doing accounting for whom? Respond. We are doing accounting for whom? Business. Now it is correct. Business. Business na. Business. Debit the receiver and credit the giver. Correct. From business to business. ये समझो. Correct. Means not Ram. Ram and company. Ram and company. Means बताओ this you were not knowing how you have done the journal entries. Journal entries कैसे कर लिया? Correct. Point number 2. Now you'll say real account. A real account means what? Real account means what? Debit what? Comes in. Comes in. Where? Comes into. Correct. Credit what? Credit what? Goes out. Goes out. From what? बताओ. Fill the blank. ये क्या होगा? Comes into what? Comes into what? Now you are saying correct. It is business. This is also business. Business. Correct. Very good. Point number 3. Nominal account. Nominal account. Debit all incomes. Now when I say income, income include gains. Correct ना? तो उसको लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. I'm writing including gains. Credit all what? चलो आपने सही लिखा है. Debit all expense. Correct? ये तो आपको याद है. मैं गलती करूं या ना करूं आप सही करोगे. Debit all expense including losses. Credit all income including what? Gains. Of what? Of what बताओ. Fill the blanks. Of what? Of what? Of business. Of business. Correct? Understood. Means you can see you are doing accounting for business. So this is common. Debit a receiver from business. Credit a giver to business. Debit what comes into business. Credit what goes out from business. Debit all expenses of business. Credit all income of business. Correct? It means accounting you are doing for business. Understood? Correct? ये पॉइंट समझे. आई थिंक नथिंग टू एक्सप्लेन इन दिस. यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. करेक्ट. इसमें क्या समझाना है? करेक्ट. अंडरस्टूड. दिस यू अंडरस्टूड. राइट डाउन. Some special accounts. Before starting recording, I need to give you some idea about special account. Special account. Correct? Everyone. Can we start? बोलो. Are you understanding or not? बताओ. Everyone respond. Everything you have understood? Are you enjoying or not? Are you learning new points or not? Please respond. Are you learning new points or not? Whether the classes are beneficial or not? Believe me, till now I am just doing the basics parts only. Chalo, thank you very much. Now, a special account. Correct. Now, write down purchase of assets. Purchase of asset. Point number one. Special point number one. Now, can I say we purchase asset either for sale, sale or for use. Correct? Either for sale or for use. Correct? Understood? Means whatever you purchase asset either for sale or for use. Can you give me any example of any asset whatever you purchase for use? Example batao. Example of any asset which you have purchased for use. Bolo. Building, chair, table, land. Very good. Can you give me any example of any asset which you purchase for sale? For sale. Can you give me example for any asset which you purchase for sale? बोलो. सब एग्जांपल सही है. अब बताओ सेकंड. Any example of asset which you purchase for sale? Very good. Goods. Correct. Means when I am saying this, these are what goods, or we call it stock, or we call it inventory. All are interchangeable word. All are interchangeable word. Goods, stock or inventory. And when we say for use, we call it what? We call it fixed assets. Fixed asset. For example, land, building, building, correct now, furniture, etc. Correct? Understood? This point, any doubt? Correct. Now, when we purchase goods, then it is represented, means इसके लिए which account we open? Purchase account. Purchase account. Correct? Purchase account. This is all you know. Correct? And for this, we open respective respective asset account. Respective asset account means you purchase furniture, you will not open fixed asset account, will open furniture account. You purchase land, you'll open land account. You purchase building, you'll open what? Building account. So respective asset account. Respective asset account. This you understood? This you understood? Bolo. Correct? Have you understood? Means for purchase of goods, you will not open goods account. You will not open inventory account. अब क्या करोगे? Purchase account. It is what? Purchase. तो purchase account denotes purchase of goods. Purchase account represent goods. इसको बोलेंगे represent goods. My question to you all, My question to you all, कि this purchase account is a real account or nominal account? A real account or nominal account? When you purchase it, it is a real account or nominal account? It is a real account or nominal account? Respond. Very good. Excellent. Means many of you have said real account. Very good. Excellent. A real account. Why? Because right now you have purchased it. This is good. Already I said asset. तो यहाँ purchase of asset. Correct now. Until now benefit is not derived. Can I say benefit will derive when it is sold? When it is sold. So when you purchase it, can I say it represent goods? Goods is an asset. Asset. यहाँ तो asset लिखा. तो can I say purchase account is a real account? Purchase account is a real account. Correct. Understood. Similarly, this is also a real account. This is also a real account. This point you understood? Have you understood? Very good. Supriya, correct answer since the benefit not received. Correct? Means I think now you are answering as related to definition. So आप समझ रहे conceptual studies. You said real account with the explanation also means now you are getting concept. Thank you very much. Very good. Those who have said nominal account, whether they have understood why it is not a nominal account. Nominal account it will become nominal account when it is what sold. अभी तक बेचा तो ना. You have purchased goods. Correct ना. You have purchased goods. So purchase account represent what? Represent goods which you have purchased. It is an asset till now. समझे इस बात को? Yes sir. Point number 1 you understood. Point number 2, sale of asset. So can I say either you can sell goods, either it will be sale of goods, or it will be sale of fixed assets. Fixed asset. Correct. But the sale of goods, which account you'll open? For sale of goods, we'll open sales account. Sales account. We'll use sales account. Correct. And can I say once the goods are sold, income is generated. Income is generated. So this sales account will be an income account. This will be an income and this will be a nominal account. इसको बोलेंगे हम nominal account. Correct. But for sale of fixed asset, we'll use respective asset account only. Respective asset account. Correct. Are you getting what I'm saying? And this respective asset account is nothing but real account. Is nothing but real account. Means can I say we are giving more importance to goods? Why? Because that is my business. Can I say sale and purchase of goods is my business? Purchase of fixed asset and sale of fixed asset is not our business. Correct now. अगर हम purchase and sale of fixed asset, that is not my business. That we are purchasing only for carrying on the business. For example, I purchase camera, I purchase PC, I purchase what? Many other things to do business. But that is not my business. Correct now. But can I say if I am selling some goods, that is my business. So sale and purchase, the trading of goods is my business. Therefore, by opening a separate account, we are giving more importance. We are giving more importance to our the item in which we are dealing. Item in which we are dealing. Understood this point? Have you understood this point? Respective asset means what? If you sold furniture, then furniture account. If you sold land, then land account. If you sold building, then building account. Correct? So write down say furniture account, furniture account, building account, etc. Understood this point? Correct? Have you understood this point? The first sale of asset. If it is sale of goods, then we'll open sales account. Sales account means now you have sold it, so income has been generated. So sales is an income. Income is a nominal account. Income is a nominal account. Correct? Understood? Understood this point? And sale of fixed asset. So fixed asset के लिए will not open sale account. Will deal with what? Fixed asset account only, means respective asset account. So respective furniture account, building account, etc., etc. Means you can see for purchase of fixed asset and for sale of fixed asset, we are not opening purchase and sale account. We are not opening purchase and sale account. We are opening respective asset. We are dealing with respective asset account. तो हमने use किया what? Land account, building account, furniture account for both purchase and sale. But for purchase and sale of goods, for purchase of goods, we have opened which account? Purchase account. And for sale of goods, which account? Sales account. Purchase is a real account, sales is a nominal account. Understood? Purchase is not a personal account, it is a real account. Naman, make correction, it is a real account. रियल अकाउंट आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग ऑल्सो, जस्ट सुनो, मेरी बात को सुनो तभी ये समझ में आएगा. मेरी बात को सुनो. अभी right now you need to understand whatever I have taught, whatever you have done in your class 11 12, please एक बार भूल जाओ उसको. Correct? Means start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. My question to you all, everyone, Naman, just try to understand. When you purchase goods, you answer please. Naman, you need to answer this. Correct? When you purchase goods, but a benefit has been derived, कि benefit will be derived. Means you purchase goods. Suppose this is a mobile in which we are dealing. ये मेरा I am the trader of this mobile. I purchase goods, but the benefit has been derived, कि will be derived. Benefit will be derived when you sell it. So when you purchase, but the benefit is derived, कि benefit will be derived. बोलो. Respond. Will be derived. तो benefit will be derived. तो बताओ it is an asset or expense. It is an asset or expense. बोलो फटाफट. It is an asset or expense. Will be derived to it is an asset or expense. Respond. Asset. Asset. तो आप ही तो asset बोल रहे हो नमन. If you are saying asset, तो asset means which account? Asset means which account? Real की nominal. Asset means which account? Real की nominal. Asset means which account? Real की nominal. First. Real की nominal. Real. So you understood purchase a real account. Correct? Understood? Now you purchase goods. Correct? And now you have sold it. So when you have sold it, so can I say you generated some income? When you have sold it, so you generated some income. So sales account is nothing but income. Income means what? Income means what? Nominal account. Have you understood this much? Correct. I think you have understood. ठीक है. थोड़ा थोड़ा और बहुत डिटेल में डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग प्रेशर इन योर माइंड. ना आप सोच रहे हो कि नहीं, यू स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग. यू स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग नाउ. बताओ आपने मैंने आपको सोचने पे मजबूर कर दिया. मींस आई एम फोर्सिंग यू टू थिंक. आई एम फोर्सिंग यू टू थिंक. बोलो यस नो. बोलो मैंने सोचने पे मजबूर किया कि नहीं किया? यस. तो इट मींस नाउ यू स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग. टिल नाउ यू हैव डन अकाउंटिंग विदाउट थिंकिंग. आपको जर्नल एंट्री दिया, आप याद कर लिए. अब नाउ आई विल चेंज द प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग. आई विल चेंज द प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग. आई थिंक यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं, बिकॉज योर नेक्स्ट सेशन विल स्टार्ट. पर मुझे तो और लगता है कि और पढ़ा देना चाहिए. मीन्स आई एम लविंग इट, आप मुझे पढ़ाने में बहुत मजा आ रहा है, मीन्स अगर और टाइम होता तो मैं आपको और पढ़ा देता, करेक्ट। तो फॉर टुडे दिस मच ओनली, आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एवरीवन, करेक्ट, आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एवरीवन, बोले यस और नो। Naman, I will explain this doubt once again tomorrow, correct? Okay. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy your remaining classes. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.